Welcome to Rethink Gaming's Wednesday Night RPGs featuring Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Thank you, as always, to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, please consider joining us on Patreon or checking out Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild. Let's begin.
Nicely done.
Last we played, the party had delved into the town hall. They were investigating why people were poking around there at night, and came into a room where a woman was lashed to the figurehead of a ship.
She sure was.
And she looked hideous.
Hideous.
Yeah, so the party approached, and she attacked them. And then we stopped playing. That's how we do things, right? So we need a map.
Oh God, I gotta get all my skills up here. I forgot.
Seem that I have deleted in to the town hall. I like making things hard on myself.
Yeah, nobody can see it anyway, Bob.
I know. Almost there.
I'm opening all my skills while you do that.
Opening all of your skills? No wonder the server's late.
I like to have them ready to go.
Well, that ain't working. Let's go under images and share. Find it that way. Magical.
Oh my God.
Just magical.
You guys can't even imagine. This is so it's so amazing. It's like being right in the room.
Okay, so Naya had come over to undo the chains.
Yeah. Doesn't bode well for her.
Protect you somehow. I don't understand why Fantasy Grounds keeps doing this. But at least I know of a way to fix it. Okay, where is Nini in the room? Where is Oslo in the room?
Okay, so I was kind of towards the back, but
Okay.
if she's already attacked us, I want to hit her with something big, like a firebolt.
Okay. And where is Oslo in the room?
So if you recall, there was the original room where we came in the window, and then there was a door leading to a larger room.
And I think he had popped his head in.
Yeah, I had been in the doorway of the room.
Okay.
That led into this other room.
And I was near the door, as I recall.
And I was the idiot who set her free. All right, y'all.
Okay, so we're going to assume something like the layout that I have there. And we're going to kick in some of that lovely Sirenscape audio. I'm going to go ahead and roll initiatives for everyone. If you'd like to re-roll Warrens, please feel free.
No, if you're doing everyone, it's fine.
It's really odd. And the White Lady of Lochdenisher. Okay, so it only makes sense that she would start the combat because she kind of surprised you. So she throws back her hair, revealing her face that's missing all of its skin, thereby using horrifying visage. Naya saved successfully, so she is not frightened. And that is the ghost's action this turn. Mr. Wardock.
Oh. I forgot to open the combat tracker. Hold on. Well, I see her horrifying visage from several feet away. And being horrified by it, I don't immediately run in there. I put both hands out and form this this ball of eldritch energy in between them and throw it at her.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to do. Oh, I just click cast or attack. Which one is it here? Attack.
Which spell are you throwing?
Eldritch blast.
Yeah, the attack, and if it hits the damage.
All right, so I drag that onto
Yes,
for the usual.
The D20
All right.
for the attack, drag it up on him.
All right.
All right, on her.
These screams are spooky.
Okay, scream.
That hit.
Yep, it does.
All right. So hit her with that, and then shout to everybody to watch out for her horrifying visage, as you call it.
Okay, anything else? Nothing else. Okay,
I'll move to into the corner.
it is now Naya's turn. What was
I'm gonna go ahead. I step off to the side. I'm like, seriously, lady? So I step over to the side about 10 feet. I cast create bonfire right underneath her. I don't know what her.
Okay, I'll handle that part for you. So which direction
Thank
do you want? You want to step toward your friends?
No, to the right. So off to the side. Left, either fine.
Okay.
And I want to step away from her because I was right up on her.
All right, she fails her dexterity saving throw and so takes 4 damage that she partially resisted. You step back and she takes a swing at you as that connects.
Uh-oh.
You feel your life force being drawn from your body through the claws of her fingers. Everything goes black and you collapse on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
No.
You took 18 damage and are now in big trouble.
Well, that is
How
not ideal.
rude.
Nini.
Yeah.
Way to start the night. Let's go.
She's driving down the road, now she's in some distress. She's probably going to swerve and crash.
Nini screams out something like, "Oh hell no!" and shoots a firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt from Nini. You don't know Firebolt. Why don't you know Firebolt?
It's a what you call it? It's a
Oh, there it is.
Cantrip.
It's
Thank you.
separated for some reason for your wizard cantrip.
Oh.
Okay, I found it. Carrying on, carrying on. Alrighty, that's a miss.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, hopefully I'm too far away. She can't reach me.
Not until she moves. Mr. Oslo.
I am going to shout No! And let loose a second level magic missile.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to be a sorcerer. No, I'm kidding.
All
A
right.
sorcerer and then quicken cast. If only.
A second level spell slot is now spent, and magic missile simply hits. So you want all of the missiles on the same target. You get to do one more dart, so 4.
Can you send a few to A-Rod?
Yes, any that miss will go directly to A-Rod.
Okay, good.
Any that you don't need.
All right. So all 4 missiles slam into the ghost, having full impact. What do your magic missiles look like, by the way?
So they're supposed to be like 4 starts. But what I'd like is, would it be possible for them to be like tears of a future reality? Like the potential of what could have been, and it just opens like micro tears across them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's fancy. It's very metaphorical.
It's very divination.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid to sleep in the same bed.
It's alright, it's only when the magic missiles go off.
Okay. The spirit floats above the ground, both standing in it and standing through it, directly towards Anaya's body on the floor. And disappears.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I don't think she's gone now.
Warren?
I'm skeptical.
Disappears, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And Anaya is still down on the ground?
She's moving.
Oh, she's moving. Well, that is not great. Anybody got any ideas?
I'm trying to think what I added last week, if anything would help.
Like, I feel like this ghost has maybe taken possession of our unconscious friend.
Oh no.
Well,
Is that legal?
No. No, that's certainly a crime of some sort.
yeah, crime against nature. Well,
Okay, so if she gets up and tries to attack us, I know I can put her to sleep. I've got a sleep spell.
oh, that's a good idea. All right, then. Then I think I will. It pains me to do it. I don't want to. I don't think I have anything I can use here. So yeah, I'm confused how he's able to possess her. I'll grapple her.
Okay.
So
Strength checks or athletics if you have it.
Yeah, athletics, or I'm just checking. Yeah, athletics. I'll grab her.
She seems supernaturally strong.
Yeah, I figured. All right.
She pushes away your attempt to restrain her.
Okay. Then that's it. I'll stay there in case of emergency. That's it. Sorry.
Anaya stands up, adjusts her neck, looks around the room, and says, "Friends, why do you seek to harm me?" Amy?
That doesn't sound like Anaya at all, so I want to cast sleep.
Okay.
I like that plan.
All right. So I believe sleep targets hit point damage,
It does.
and I don't think there's a saving throw.
It's 5d8, and then if it
Yeah.
has less than that, then they go sleepy bye.
Thank you, Oslo.
All right. Anaya collapses on the floor once again, and the ghost
Sorry, Anaya.
rises up out of her.
Cool. Nice job, Minnie.
She shrieks in anger. Oslo, it's your turn.
I can't think of anything funny to say. I shoot more magic missiles. Still, yeah, still second level. Why not?
All right. Using your last second level spell slot. Throw 4 missiles. 1. Yeah. Or she moved into the heavily damaged category. She has charged her possession ability. And will attempt to take refuge in Warren instead. But he's saved, so he's immune to the effect for 24 hours.
Excellent. How is Anaya? Like, did you have to make a death saving throw, or was she okay because of the? Like, do I have time? Is what I'm asking here.
It's hard to say exactly what the possession may have done.
Yeah. And she goes after me. All right. I am going to. I'm gonna reach down. She's down on the ground, so I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna apply some healing on her. So I'm gonna apply 5 points of healing on her.
Okay. She regains consciousness.
All right.
Still be prone, I believe.
Yeah. And I can't get between her and the ghost, so I'll stay right where I'm at, I guess.
Okay. So, Anaya, you're laying on the ground. You have no idea what's happened, but there's a ghost standing directly over you. What would you like to do?
You said there's a ghost standing directly in front of me?
Over you. Through you, in fact. Her right foot is going through your abdomen.
Yeah, I'm next to you, and the ghost is next to you.
I start to panic, and then I scurry off on my hands backwards another 10 feet or so, and I basically put my hand down, and I do each hand, and I push her about. She's a dang it. Okay.
Okay.
I just moved about 10 feet back.
So you are disengaging as to avoid that nasty strike.
Yes. And it I sent a message. Is it? Can I use that? Can I go into my bag and pull out what I've got?
What?
I think I have a healing potion in my bag of holding.
Okay. And you'd like to drink that?
Yes.
Okay. So you move across the room. And we'll do the healing potions bonus actions. We don't have the most healing in this group. Their potion, though. Do you actually have one?
I'm pretty sure I have one that I acquired so I could
I thought you did. Look at.
Iran, but I'd have to double check. If not, then it's okay. I'm a minute out, so I can check when I go. I can just disengage for this round.
Yeah, I don't see one. Okay. So disengaging and moving off. Nini.
Okay. Remember the name of this spell? I haven't used it yet. It starts with the word witch. Witch something. It basically witch bolt. It turns me into like Zeus. I have all this power of lightning.
It turns me into Emperor Palpatine.
Perfect.
Alright, Witch Bolt being a first level spell. So we'll tick off a first level slot.
Mm-hmm.
Then we first.
And I have this wand that I broke off the tree last week.
Okay, the spell hits. So it initially does D12 lightning. And you then are concentrating on the spell, and if you continue that concentration, you can do D12 each turn.
Keep concentrating.
Yes. What I want to do.
Oslo, you're up.
This thing is still alive?
Well, she never was alive in the first place, but
She's
Or
animated.
like it's still
does
it's still
not,
up and...
she still has hit points.
Alright. Well, let's change that. More magic missiles.
Alright. First level this time.
Yep.
3 of those.
Nice shooting, Tex.
The spirit dissipates.
The power of the future compels you.
It does.
You hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Well, that is not ideal.
I ready a firebolt in that direction.
It's Captain Imdra Arlagati.
Not an image. I was just seem to remember an image. Oh, this is speaking. Okay, 1 second. Alrighty.
I lost audio there for a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't saying much. A half elf in splint armor and markings of the guard comes charging up the stairs, weapon drawn, followed closely behind by Speaker Deneth. Sort of pale looking, bearded, brown haired man, human. Captain strides into the room, points her sword at Nini, and says, "Drop your weapons!"
I shout, "What is the meaning of this?"
"You're under arrest," she says.
"No, you're under arrest."
"It is your turn."
My turn. Well, I don't want to fight with the captain here or the speaker. So,
Well, let's tell him we were under attack by a ghost.
yeah, I'm going to go up near the captain and Nini, and I'm just going to say, demand to know what's going on here. What is there was a chained up woman here. We tried to free her, and then all hell broke loose. What's the meaning of this?
Speaker steps up the stairs, stands behind the captain. "You'll not deceive us, brigands. You're
There's
here
no
for the
brigands.
Chardalin."
The Chardalin.
Ooh.
Wait, you have Chardalin?
What is Chardalin?
He looks at you as though he doesn't believe a word you're saying. "Throw down your weapons. Come calmly, and you won't be killed."
I don't even have a weapon.
I mean, my strongest weapon is my mind, and I mean that in an academic sense.
Like, literally none of us has weapons out.
Well, I guess I could put my wand down and put it by my side in case the ghost shows up.
"What is the meaning of this? Why are you breaking into the town hall and throwing spells at nothing?"
Oh, whoa.
Good question. Better question: why do you have people coming to visit you out of nowhere? When it's basically the middle of the night with torches. What's going on here? Not really fitting of a speaker of the great town of Peacehaven.
We heard cries and moans from outside. We thought there was someone in distress. We came in to investigate, and there was a woman, a white lady of some sort, chained to this demonic-looking thing, which I will suggest to you, sir, is quite suspicious in and of itself. And we attempt to free the woman, as one does, as do-gooders do, and she disappeared. And now you're here. It's all very suspicious, if you ask me.
Captain gazes intently at you, trying to judge if you are lying or just insane.
It's not really an either-or situation.
She sheathes her weapon and says, "You are mistaken. There is no one tied here. If we had any prisoners, they'd be in the dungeon below.
I saw what I saw and I felt what I felt.
Definitely attacked by a spirit woman. Is this place haunted?
They cast glances at one another. It's had no history. And they look over at the masthead standing in the middle of the room.
I just angrily point out, I say, and have you not noticed that our companion was wounded gravely during this encounter? It's over at the far side of the room. He says, "Go fetch some aid."
The speaker looks offended. You've come into the East Haven Town Hall. I am in charge here. You go fetch some aid.
Well, you go be in charge after you fetch some aid yourself. Never mind, we'll fetch our own aid. Let's go, everyone.
The captain says, "Hold, wait. I'll send for the healer. None of you are moving until we figure out what's going on." She heads downstairs. The speaker steps forward, eyeing each of you intently. Steps so he can get a good look at Anaya. What is the name of your group?
No name. We're just friends.
Do we really come up with a name? I really think we did.
That's right, we should have a name.
Well, that explains why I've never heard of any of you.
Yep.
What are your names, then?
Well, I'm not Oslo.
Morgan.
He nods. Oslo, Morgan.
Steve Nitro.
Interesting. And your name, young lady?
Anaya?
And I take it you're professional adventurers.
Well, we are trying to maintain our amateur status for now, but we've considered turning professional, yes.
I'm just a researcher. I'm study at the university over in the main area. But
he's very smart. He's always telling us many things. Ask him anything.
Yes, have you read any of my?
You need a mute.
Oh,
Ask him anything. He's very smart.
what do you know of cauldrons?
Well, ask something harder than that. Everyone knows what a cauldron is.
The captain comes up the stairs. A guardsman who was also downstairs runs up and runs out the side door. Captain says, "Have you asked them yet?" He shakes his head no and says, "We do have work, if that's why you've come to East Haven."
What sort of work?
Originally we came to East Haven, to see this execution, but you guys just kind of went ahead with it way too fast. So, I guess we're here for work now.
Yeah, what sort of work? What does it pay?
We can certainly make it worth your while. We're not a wealthy town, but we have plenty of resources and services. Were you friends of this wizard, the criminal?
Never heard of him before.
It just seemed like it was going to be a good bit of fun.
Yeah, we like a good burning. Reminds me of home.
We try not to indulge such vices. We, however, cannot abide by lawbreakers even if they think they're serving a higher calling. You might do well to remember that yourselves.
What sort of laws did he break? Or she?
How did you hear about this?
We were over in Care Koenig, I think, and we were talking to the proprietor up there. Name is escaping me at the moment. I think like Andy or something. And yeah, they're on a computer.
I was making a joke.
Not the brain computer though. Anyway. Yeah, so we were talking with them, and they told us about this execution, and we thought like it was a good break from adventuring, because we just rescued this man named Garrett, and sent him with our friends Arod, Savior of the Sun, and Imar.
Friend is a strong word.
Well, he's my friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, we came here just kind of take a break from adventuring for a little bit. But if you got more adventure, that sounds like a good bit of fun.
The wizard you inquire about was a man named Zahn. He was a red wizard of Thay, and a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. He had hired an adventuring group, much like yourselves, to help explore the wastes to the north.
What was he looking for?
This is unknown. It's believed they found it. He returned to East Haven wearing a magical disguise. Killed all 4 of them, one at a time. The militia recognized the way he walked and spoke. We captured him, dispelled his disguise, and convicted him on the spot.
Frontier justice, I like it.
The Arcane Brotherhood are not welcome here anymore. I care not if they are searching for any lost towers or artifacts or whatever it is.
Towers? Was he looking for a tower? Did he have any notes or possessions? Did you happen to confiscate anything maybe from him?
Indeed.
Spell books.
Spell books, yes. We're quite interested in spell books.
In fact, we would be willing to part with his possessions if you do us a slight favor.
I'm interested to hear more. What favor is it that you need taken care of?
We need someone to head up and look into the Cauldron Caves.
The Cauldron Caves? This explains your question earlier about cauldrons.
Something going on in the caves? What's the interest there?
There should not be anything going on there. They are, or were, a tomb for frost giants. It should be a relatively uneventful trip, but we've been given information that an actual cauldron has been taken to the caves, and if this is true, we would like its recovery.
A cauldron, you say?
Yes, it's rather like a large bowl.
More like a pot, I would say.
Or a bathtub.
And what's the significance of this cauldron?
It's an item of great value to the city.
You know what, Bob? I subtly without trying to not to attract any attention. I grasped the magical amulet that was conferred upon me by my dark hexblade patron, and I squint and stare at him, and I detect his thoughts.
Okay. He's stricken with guilt and... Hey, hush! He's stricken with guilt, and he's imagining endless bounties of food. He's thinking about pouring it all in the snow.
Pouring the food in the snow?
Yes.
Interesting.
Somebody we met on the road did something similar. I'm just curious. Is this an offering to an entity?
So is Nini aware of what...
No.
Yeah, Warren hasn't told you what he saw yet. But, out of character, yes, that's exactly what would be called to mind by this man's thoughts.
Okay. And did you do... So two questions. You discussed some sort of compensation for the retrieval of this cauldron?
Well, we don't have any reason to believe the cauldron is actually there.
Then perhaps I've misunderstood.
If you're willing to go look, we'll be happy to confer upon you Zan's possessions and a small monetary reward.
I see. And question number 2. Should we expect any risk or danger?
I'd say none at all, so long as you don't fall through the ice in the lake.
Oh.
Mm. And did you say if you knew, did he have any spell books?
He did leave behind a magic book, yes.
Okay. Well, I am okay going and checking out the caves for a cauldron.
The captain reaches into her pack. She says, "These as well. They may help you."
What's she got?
A copper tube containing a scroll.
Ooh.
And a gray bag.
A gray bag. All right. Well, take those and say, is there any kind of time constraints here? Do you need this by morning or anything?
No, nothing that fast. If you could perhaps be back within the month.
Okay, so to recap, go to the caves, don't fall through the ice, find no cauldron, and report back.
Go to the caves. Investigate. If there is a cauldron, bring it back.
I see.
Unplugging my car 1 second.
Nice. Well, that could be arranged. I think that anybody want to go do that?
Go do what? Go to the caves? Yes.
Anybody not want to do that? How about that?
Let's do this.
Excellent. I frown, by the way, at the captain and at the guy, and I note that our friend is still in some distress, and bleeding from some wounds and things.
Okay, I don't. Anybody with any magical healing? So yeah, they bring someone who's able to successfully make a medicine check with a healing kit and restore D4 worth of health. So we'll heal Anaya by 4 points.
Excellent. Thank you for that. The hospitality of East Haven is spoken of all throughout the 10 towns. So we'll be sure to spread the good word. Come on, guys, let's go. I feel like we're going now.
The items are in the party sheet.
Sweet.
So we've got a gray bag of tricks.
Ooh.
And a scroll of fireball.
Sweet.
Inside the bag of tricks are several small furry orbs.
Some small furry what?
Orbs.
Orbs.
Balls?
Okay. Anybody want a scroll of fireball?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
I think Oslo should take it.
I really just want the next spell book. So.
Well, yeah, you took the first spell book, so maybe Oslo can Oslo can use the scroll, right? Or can all you guys use the scroll? I don't actually know.
Share.
He said we can share.
First one.
Yeah.
Oslo kept the first spell book.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, I think we talked about sharing anyway.
Well, somebody take the scroll.
Nini can take it.
Okay.
It's all yours, girl.
Anybody want this bag? It's a bag full of fuzzy things.
I like bags. I will put the bag inside of my bag.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Perfect. It's a bag of tricks, so you can do tricks with it. Or something.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, it has a description. Sorry.
Who gets the bag of scroll fireball?
Nini.
Daryl.
Nini gets it, and then I get the bag.
So the bag, the description says it's got small fuzzy object inside, and you can use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. And when it lands, it transforms into a creature, although something happened and the window went away before I could finish reading. So.
Oh, sorry, I gave it to...
That's fine.
Yeah.
So you can throw a fuzzy thing, it turns into a creature. And then I'm going to assume either it helps you or it eats you. We'll never actually know until you try it.
It's like a Pokemon, but more ferocious.
Like a reverse Pokemon.
Both simultaneously.
The item link is in the chat if you want to continue reading it.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, are you home now? See her.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. All right. Cool.
I'm a fast driver.
We have a computer.
We now have one computer collectively between the two of us.
That works.
There you go.
That works.
Okay, so you guys collect your stuff and leave the town hall going back into the city?
I think so, unless you guys want to stay. I mean, I kind of want to keep exploring, but it seems like not a very opportune time with the guards and everything.
Did you find anything in that library also, or are we done there for now?
Well,
He's a done. Let's head on out, y'all.
I'll buy that.
Okay, the other thing that you had said about doing, and I think Ronaldo was probably still waiting back at the White Lady Inn, you were going to head to the Glassmakers Shop.
Well, that was a lie.
Yeah, we're not very honest people, I guess.
Oh, you're not actually going to do that?
Oh no, I'll go. I'll go. You guys don't want to go to the Glassmaker Shop?
All right, let's head on out.
It was on Merchant Row or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, right down the street. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Just can somebody hold my coins? Because I don't want to keep buying stuff that I don't need. I have a bit of a problem.
Hold your coins. Put them in the bag.
Bag inside the bag.
Do you remember why we were going to the Glassmaker Shop? I don't remember.
Because the
To
guy
replace
broke
the windows.
Yeah, he broke the windows, and we were going to go get a replacement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nini was in for the lie, but I'll go along.
All right, to the Glassmaker Shop.
Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go.
We said we needed more singing, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay, so we head into the Merchant's Row. It's dark because it's quite late at night. The Glassmaker's Shop is, though, there.
Just bang on the door belligerently.
Okay, you hammer away at the door for a while,
Let's go.
and a young man comes to answer it. He's a thin, blonde fellow with a bowl cut, probably about 13 years old. Pushes the door open slightly. We're closed.
Are you the proprietor here?
He looks kind of sullen and says, I suppose.
Well, we have a glass emergency. Open up the shop.
Pretty please.
He looks around, shrugs his shoulders, and goes ahead and lets you in.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Robbery in fraud.
So looking around the shop, you see several pieces of handmade glass and pottery.
Pretty. I borrow some coins real quick, y'all.
It's a fine shop. We need some windows, some window panes for the White Lady Inn. There was a situation that happened there.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He looks around the shop, not quite knowing which way to turn.
Are you sure you've been here before?
It's my father's shop, sir.
Oh, I see.
He comes in, brings a piece that's probably way too large. Shall I wrap it in glass, sir?
Wrap
Did you say wrap it in glass?
I'm sorry, in paper. Should I wrap it in paper?
So, are you sure? So, what's your dad's name again? I'm sorry, I must have missed that.
Oh, well, he won't be able to help us anymore.
Has something happened to your father?
It's the law, sir.
The law?
It wasn't fair. It wasn't his turn. Never heard of them drawing two names for the lottery before.
Oh, no.
I'm doing the best I can.
I don't know how to ask this delicately.
I don't.
So he was chosen in the lottery, you say?
He was, yes.
Recently?
And your mother?
My mother died of the fever 3 years ago.
Oh, no.
You got the worst luck around here, huh, kiddo?
Was the lottery recent?
Last month. They
Oh.
didn't do one this month because of the execution.
Ew.
Hmm. Well, now I feel bad.
A man came. He said he would set it right.
Did he say how?
He showed me a knife. I assume he means to kill the people that wronged my father.
What did this man have a name?
His name is Sefik, I think.
Sefik. And he just offered vengeance?
He said it was wrong to cheat the lady. He said something about making it right.
Have you heard from him again?
To kill them, the ones who fixed the lottery, or he thinks they fixed it. Anyway,
Fixed it. Did has he been back?
I haven't seen him. I think he travels with the caravan.
Oh. What did he look like? This Sefik.
Little too pale.
He looked quite cold, really. I offered him my father's coat, but he declined.
Did he not have a coat?
He did not, sir.
Just walking around? No coat?
Strange, isn't it?
A little bit.
You know, well, doesn't make any sense, but I wonder if the knife he showed me was made of ice. Now that I think about it.
He sounds like a shady character. What was your name again?
I'm Joffrey.
Joffrey. I would suggest, Joffrey, that if this man comes around again, that you should I don't know. It sounds like someone you should stay away from.
That's fair. I'm doing the best I can, trying to learn this business.
He asks you for money. Just give him what he wants, okay?
Is there anything we can do to help you, Joffrey?
No, I get along fine. I can't complain. It's the law. I think
Listen,
it might be illegal to complain.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
What's it going to cost us for these panes of glass, Joffrey?
He bites his bottom lip. A silver?
Yeah, I think
we're gonna put it on Ronaldo's tab.
Yeah, I think this looks like some high quality glass here, Joffrey. It looks like you've done a really good job on this. You can see right through it and everything. It's no distortion at all.
Much
Yeah, you
better
should
than
get
I
more
can
than
make. That's for sure.
It's a little on the large side, but that that's
I have
fine.
some smaller ones.
Oh, really? I bet those cost more, don't they?
Should they cost more?
We need 3 of them, so
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
We'll
One
take
second.
3.
He heads back. He runs into the stand, knocks several oil lamps onto the ground where they shatter.
Oh no.
They weren't filled.
No.
But
no!
he sort of kicks the glass out of the way. Sorry.
No, don't kick the glass, Joffrey. Don't kick the glass.
He heads over, grabs 3 smaller panes of glass and sets them down and starts wrapping them in paper.
Oh, perfect. These are perfect. Listen, these look even better than the last ones. I think do you think, Oslo? These look pretty expensive to me.
Yeah, they look great. They honestly, those are top tier glass. Honestly, probably double, triple the value of normal glass.
100% triple value.
I think so,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that Ronaldo will be happy to pay for that.
I think you will. Yes, I'll mark 9 silver on Oslo's tab right now.
You know what? Why don't you round it up to a gold? You know, there's add a silver for the paper.
Hey, John.
You're breaking up just a little bit.
Passed several towns off free after he pays you. Yeah. And it's not illegal to complain. They seem like a little bit nicer of towns. You could take your new money and maybe head over to one of the neighboring towns.
Maybe. I do own all this, I think.
Yeah.
He looks
Something to
around.
think about if you something to think about for the future.
The speaker's a good man. Mother used to speak fondly of him. He doesn't like enforcing the law.
He sounds like a bit of a character. So, Joffrey, we're in agreement. Then you'll ring up a gold piece here for the glass. Nine for the glass, and nine silver for the glass, and 1 for the paper.
I want to thank you for helping me too. I didn't know this was so valuable. I've given him a deal before, that's for sure.
Well, then he won't mind. He won't mind paying the full price this time if he's had a deal before.
It seems fair. Yeah, and thank you again. I'm really glad you guys knocked on my door tonight.
I'm glad we did too.
I reach over and I give him a big hug and I tell him, like, if you ever need to go from here, we know a few people in a couple of taverns a couple of towns away. So just tell them that this group sent you.
Yeah.
Okay?
We don't have a name, but you can use their description.
I will. If it's embarrassing, but if you know anybody who knows how to make glass, could you send them my way?
Of course, we will let them know that you might need a little bit of an assistance.
Yeah.
Do you have any sand?
Yeah, there's a whole workshop here out back.
I know a spell where I can cast lightning on the sand, and that'll make glass.
Oh, no, that's okay. I need to learn how to do it myself, because I can't make lightning.
Okay.
All right.
So I say, well, thanks for all the help. We know it's late at night, Joffrey, so really appreciate your assistance with this. And hey, I'm really sorry about those what was it, oil lamps? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about knocking those over and everything. So I give him a gold piece and tell him to get some more.
Oh no, sir, I did that. You don't need to pay.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Oslo here.
You're just being nice.
No,
Yep.
I've never been nice in my life.
He takes the coin and nods and says, "Well, thank you again."
All right, we'll be back to check on you, Joffrey. Watch out for that Sefik character.
He nods. He doesn't quite agree.
He just seems like bad news.
Hey guys, I am pulling up to my in-laws' house now, and I'm sure they're gonna meet me in the yard to carry my stuff in, so I need to run for the evening.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me pop on here.
Thank you for playing.
Yes.
I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, it's not hanging up, so let me just I've never used Discord with a Tesla before.
I think I can hang you up if you'd rather. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how to make it hang up in my car.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh no, I may have kicked her from the server. Oops.
Bob.
Didn't mean to kick her from the whole dang server.
Oh, Bob.
Well, it worked. She's
Okay.
off the phone.
Yeah. So she'll
Do we know how to find her again?
You'll have to click that again. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, so taking the glass to the White Lady?
I think so, unless we had any other stuff you guys wanted to do.
Nope. Sounds like a plan.
You guys paid for the common room as well.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Because we're cost conscious.
So by the time you get there, Ronaldo's long gone.
Bastard.
The innkeeper's glad to see you brought the glass and goes about installing it to shut the wind out. Gotten pretty good at it.
Wow, you sure did that quick.
Wouldn't mind if somebody'd do something about that stupid halfling.
You want him killed?
Fine, do something. Otherwise, my friend here may kill him.
It seems you've been able to talk to the White Lady. Maybe you ask her about that stupid chest so he goes away.
Chest.
Ronaldo's convinced her husband drowned in the lake because of a chest.
What, like a chest full of treasure or something?
That's what the little bastard believes. He won't let it go.
Interesting.
What if we came here with a chest that he believed was the chest? You think that'd shut him up?
You know, it'd serve him right if you'd just find it and keep it for yourselves. Maybe brag about it all around town. Spend like big spenders.
I like the sound of that.
I'd put a little
All of it
sand
except for
in
the
his
last part,
pants.
but yeah.
Hey, listen, fella, I don't remember your name here, Innkeep, but a couple of things. Have you, by any chance, heard or met someone named Sefik? Does it ring a bell?
You're talking about that caravaner.
That's the one.
Yeah, he's not allowed in here.
Why? What did he do?
He's one of them winter children. I don't trust him.
What's a winter children?
Oral's blood runs in their veins. They're unaffected by the cold. Happy as little clams running about in the snow. Rest of us freezing and suffering.
Can see that why that'd bother you. And he travels with the caravan, you say?
Aye.
That caravan make its way here ever?
It does. Every few weeks.
Does it due anytime soon?
He looks over at a calendar hanging on the wall. Oh, I'd say they're in good mead today. Dugan's whole day after tomorrow. I'd be here next week.
You mind if we my friend's pretty good with the words and the writing stuff. You mind if we make a copy of that schedule?
Oh no, sir, that's just the 10-day. There's no schedule on here.
No. All right. Just thought it'd be good to know where that caravan's going to be. That's all.
Well, they run pretty much the same route up and down the old road of the East Way.
Besides this midwinter child person, is the rest of the caravan pretty like on the up and up? They do pretty well. I mean, they go between all the different towns, right? Do they provide some sort of service to keep everything running, or?
They're the only ones we've seen since the snow came and refused to leave. We used to get a fair good amount of shipments up through Luskin. Now they only go to supply their prison by airship. People don't come through this way anymore. It's probably good. Fishermen can't pull nearly so many knuckleheads out of the lake.
So, do you do pretty well on your own without the caravan coming and going?
Oh no, I'd run dry in a week or two, tops.
Are the rest of the people who were in the caravan generally pretty nice people?
Crooks, every last one of them, I'd say. Why?
Just wondering. Interested in regime change, maybe?
Idle curiosity, man.
Oh, they say you can only carry gold pieces in a leaky bucket.
Our friend said the same thing. That's where she carries her gold pieces.
Well, she knows a thing or two about the hearts of men.
So they say. Hey, another question. Do you know young Joffrey down at the Glassmaker Shop?
Aye? What about him?
Well, I just he seems like he's on his own over there, a little maybe out of his depth. Just wondering if anyone in town could use his help with anything, or could help him with running the shop or making sure he's got food to eat.
Do you have any books on glass blowing in this town?
Or business?
The only glassmaking shop in town, as far as I know.
Would there be anything like that in the library?
Is there a library?
Of course there's a library. This is a town. What kind of town could there be without a library?
It's a fair point you're making. I acknowledge the point.
No,
good, because I was getting ready to go on for about 15 minutes about it.
Closest thing you're going to find to a scholar is that creepy nut up in Bryn Shander.
Sounds like a wonderful lead.
So there's no library here in town?
What do we look like? Waterdeep?
Yeah, it's a pretty... you look like sophisticated place here.
East Haven's a fishing village. We have fishermen. Far too little to do. There used to be a ferry. Not much need for that when you can just walk across.
Walk across the lake?
Aye.
To where?
Oh, Caradinaville or Carconig or wherever you're going.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Is it safe to walk across the lake? I heard someone suggested it would be best not to fall in.
Die in minutes if you fall through that ice.
Is it safe to walk?
Do it every day.
Good to know.
Listen, lads, ladies. I'm going to turn in. Feel free to feed the fire as long as you'd like, or If you're feeling chatty, you can head over to the Wet Trout. Those rapscallions will be up till dawn.
All right. Well, I appreciate your hospitality and indulging us in all the questions.
I appreciate your patronage.
All right. Well, do we rest? Do we got other stuff to do?
Click of the button. The button. Yes.
Oh, is there a button?
Doing the long rest button unless somebody wants to do something else tonight.
I got nothing. I don't know if anybody else does.
Click.
In this shop or in the town?
In the shop.
Now it's morning.
No.
I feel refreshed.
You didn't sleep perfectly well, but it was comfortable enough, and far better than being out there in the snow for sure.
So I can cast many more magic missiles than I was before.
All of the magic.
Fantastic.
I agree. We're ready for anything. We do need a name. We should come up with a name at some point. It's like a calling card, you know. Maybe we get some printed up, even.
Maybe you'll find a print shop next.
Yeah.
Maybe if you wait around town long enough, this one will come open.
Maybe. So what do we know here? We want to find or investigate this cauldron.
Yep, there's the cauldron. There's the tower somewhere in the north. That was important enough to kill for.
Mm. And then this
dude
Cephalic
running around
dude.
with no coat. That ain't allowed.
Yeah.
What else?
Hard to say if he's a good guy or bad guy, though.
Seems like each of these little towns has a problem. Huh, go figure.
Yeah, it's convenient that way. Did I kind of lost track? Do we have any inkling of where this Cauldron Cave situation might be? It was on the lake. They said, "Don't fall through the ice." He said.
You could surely ask around.
Yeah. All right.
I think this cauldron sounds like a pretty nice place to start.
I think so. It's well defined.
I can go up to Bryn Shander. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that and just going to try and find some books on fishing. Sorry, not fishing, glass blowing, and bring them back to our good friend and give him a little what for, and you could start a shop.
Yeah, or maybe we could arrange an apprenticeship or something with a glass blower from a larger town. I don't know, something.
Yeah, I don't quite have teleport yet, but I'll once I do, I'll go off to Waterdeep and bring someone back.
Yeah. Okay. So Cauldron then, or did you want to go to Bryn Shander?
No.
And that was in the background. I didn't hear it.
Cauldron?
Cauldron. All right.
Yeah, legitimately the Cauldron. Bryn Shander was just kind of a joke.
Oh, I see.
But not entirely a joke.
Well, I would like to take care of the kid if we get the opportunity, but I mean, I don't want to focus on that now. He's probably going to be okay, is my guess. Because Bob's not going to kill him or anything.
Maybe.
Right, Bob?
I don't know. Depends if his name comes up in the lottery, I guess.
Oh, my God.
Now that you've said that.
If his name comes up in the lottery, yeah, I'm going to have words with the speaker, I think.
You could have words with the speaker now if you wanted to.
No, I don't think so. I'm intrigued by this cauldron.
Yeah, I think that's like our next clear, distinct. Pretty much everybody in town already told us to go speak to the speaker for stuff.
Well, and also during that fake seance that turned into somehow like some kind of real seance, wasn't there like a symbol of a cauldron or something? I think there was, right?
Yeah, cauldron in a cave. Very clearly what he just mentioned.
Yeah, I feel like all these signs are pointing to let's go find this cauldron. So. All right. Should we ask around for the Cauldron Cave?
So you step out into the snow.
Well, I'll ask around maybe inside the inn. Is there anybody around, any of the locals? Just to ask them if they know anything about any caves.
Aside from you and the proprietor stirring a big old vat of porridge, there's not a soul.
I see.
In a cauldron?
Yes. Big old cook pot over the front.
Well, this isn't a cave, though.
No. It's like a 2-star inn.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch exactly what you're 2-star in, so it's a little bit better than cave.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch earlier. Did we already ask him if he knew about the Cauldron Cave or anything?
I don't think we did.
Well, let's go ahead and do that.
Hey, innkeep, you know anything about this cave full of cauldrons?
What?
The speaker, he sent us on a bit of a quest to go and find a cauldron in a cave.
Yeah. Something near the lake, he said.
He said it was going to take like a month, which sounds insane, but, that's that.
Yeah.
Well, there's caves on the west side of the lake.
Oh.
Up on the hills.
Okay.
Can we walk there?
Sure. Barry ain't gonna take you, that's for sure.
Because the lake's frozen, right? We don't need a boat or anything like that.
What if we wanted to take a boat? Could we?
Carry it, I guess.
It's a little hard for us. I'm a bit, not stout of that.
What he means is he's very weak. He's physically weak.
He looks at him, he's like, checks out.
So walking, then how far is it to this west side of the lake?
You know, Caradinival?
Yeah, sure. Been there many times.
Not about that far in the other direction, I suppose.
All right. Well, I guess that's is that enough to go on? Guess it's enough to go on.
Okay.
Well, thanks again, sir. We'll probably see you again later on.
Will you be staying tonight?
I think so.
You want to go ahead and pay now?
How about we pay you when we get back? There's a chance we could be out in the. We might have to camp. I'm not sure how far this place is.
All right, then. Wish you all the speed of the gods to return.
Appreciate that.
My best customers.
Your only customer.
If you see a chest down at the bottom of that lake, you go ahead and grab it now. Tell Ronaldo that you did.
Sure. And to be clear, the lake is frozen, right?
Aye.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Good information. We'll catch you. We'll catch you later, sir. You guys want to walk? You got a better idea? Better plan?
Yeah, we've hoofed it most of the way the rest of this area. I imagine unless they have dog sleds, which apparently nobody has had.
Yeah.
Walking's going to be the way.
We had some dogs in a sled at one point, and we completely forgot all about it.
You guys let him go.
That was short-sighted.
Like, we commandeered them at that castle full of cultists, and then we just completely forgot about it.
Oh, them too. I was thinking about the ones on the mountain that hadn't eaten in a while.
Oh, no. Those were additional dogs.
So many dogs. Well, now you know why they're hard to find.
Yeah. Apparently, you got to keep your eye on them or they just run off.
Okay. Well, you guys emerge from the warmth of the White Lady Inn.
Yeah.
And a bundled up figure walks directly toward Oslo, making a beeline for him.
I put my hand on my sword hilt.
I put my hand up in the air and wave. Hi, my name's Oslo.
The woman pulls her hood back. You can see that she's a half-elf.
It's a lady.
She's wearing thick glasses and carrying a bound tome.
That wouldn't happen to be a book on glassblowing, would it?
What? This? Oh, no. Do you need a book on glassblowing?
Do you have one?
That would be very helpful.
Oh, no. I can get one.
Well, I mean, maybe, but what do you got there? Or hi, or I just hello.
Now, who are you again?
Oh, yes.
Who are
Hello.
you? How can we help?
I'm Donica Greysteel, at your service.
At my service.
Yes, the town speaker thought perhaps you were a learned one.
Yeah.
He's super learned. I can confirm that.
Wonderful. That's what he said. That's fantastic. I am a bit of a scientist, you see.
Okay, tell me more.
This journal contains my research on a specific type of creature known to inhabit these parts, and I was hoping that perhaps you might have seen one or would perhaps have some information to share with me that I could include in my research.
Okay, what kind of creature?
Well, they're very small. They have an affinity for the elements.
Duragar, yeah, we've seen a few of them. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, much smaller. And nicer, too.
Halfling? I've seen a halfling.
Like Yeti.
Ronaldo.
I suppose you're just going to laugh like everyone else.
Why would I laugh? I'm not
we
laughing.
we believe in Yetis.
I'm studying chewingas.
Yetis are much bigger than those. I'm sorry. Bless you.
Chewingas.
Chewingas.
I offer her a tissue.
Could you describe these chewingas?
You've never heard of them?
I feel like I might have heard of them.
I'm well versed in chewingas. But tell us more for the benefit of my friends here.
Most people don't believe they exist, but I have seen irrefutable proof that they do.
I'm sure they do exist. It's probably just one of those things where it's, rare. Right? Have I heard of chewingas before?
I don't know. Have you? You
I
can
roll some sort of like nature
you
or.
can decide, or
Just decide.
I have heard of these, yes, indeed.
I am the world's foremost expert on chewingas. Just FYI.
The second most expert. I'm the foremost expert on foresight and divination matters.
So chewingas are believed to be tiny elemental spirits that live in plants, rocks, rivers, and far from civilization. Painfully shy and are almost never seen. If two or more are thought to be in the same area, each one takes shelter in a different plant, rock, or body of fresh water.
And they fight to the death?
No.
Oh.
They're peaceful. They avoid conflict. They're 6 inches tall. They look like dolls wearing strange masks with spindly limbs and wild hair.
That sounds awesome and adorable.
I can see why she was running towards Oslo. She probably thought he was one.
Well, I'm not quite that interesting.
Well, 6
Anyway,
is just
so you
tall
asked her
with
the question.
fuzzy.
She explains pretty much the same thing. And she says she's wondering if you've seen anything.
Well, not yet, but that certainly sounds interesting. What makes you think that they'd be here?
Well, my research has indicated that they're intensely curious about the cold.
Mm. And you'd like us to kill some for you?
No. Please, no, never.
Oh, all right.
Awesome. We didn't really. I didn't want to. Warren likes killing.
I didn't.
I'm not a big fan.
By no means did I want to kill one. I was just clarifying the parameters of the mission.
Okay, but if you do like killing, it's okay. I will forgive you. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of killing to be done.
I'm a peaceful fiend from the pit.
I don't know. You seem to talk about death a lot to be like a peaceful fiend from the pit, but that's fine. Tell us more about these
The
chimichangas.
Chewinga.
Yeah.
The chewingas. Yeah.
The chingas?
Well, I would very much like to study one up close. I'd prefer very much to befriend it, if possible.
Mm.
Truth be told, I don't even know what languages they speak. But I am an acolyte and a scholar, and I think I can make contact. If you could perhaps find one for me.
How would we go about that? We keep our eyes open?
Oh, are you willing to help me?
Let me confer with my associates for a minute. You think we could trade her some help with her problem for a book on glass blowing?
Absolutely, positively. I'm just interested in it. So, I mean, if we get anything out of it, that'd be cool.
I mean, we'd do it for free probably, but, like maybe we could help the boy.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Well,
it's a deal.
If you are willing to look, I could give you my lantern.
Well, we can see in the dark.
The night is just all kinds of fun. The laptop just died.
Oh no.
You plug it in.
Yeah. We're getting the charger for it. But in the meantime, yeah, absolutely. I missed anything that you said in response, but if she is willing to, in any way, shape, or form, provide any kind of help to this young man, we are all for that.
So she pulls out a hooded lantern, but this one is glowing bright green.
Oh, fancy. It's a lantern of tracking.
I saw another one of those.
Put it in the bag.
Well, so what is this? What's the whole thing about this this lantern?
This will find any
It's very beautiful.
elementals within a league.
So we just hold it up and we point it, and it glows green.
The flame gets brighter the closer you get.
Oh, convenient.
Of course. You can detect him in 3.452 miles.
Well, maybe not quite that far.
That's
but
approximately half a 10-day.
It's very effective. I think. Well, why don't you just take it? I've been in the cold for so many days, and I've not had any luck. But I understand that the speaker said that you are about to leave town, so perhaps you will stumble across one and could bring it home to me.
Sure. Now, are these dangerous?
Well, no, she already said they're nice. They're kind.
Sure, but do they? Does danger follow them?
Oh, that's a good question. Because danger follows us.
Such a thing.
All right. I just wanted to be clear. That's all. Don't want to be taken unawares.
And yes, I can write a letter to Luskin and have books sent up. Glass blowing, you said?
Glass blowing and glazing in general.
Sure.
Perhaps window making, that sort of thing. Mirrors, perhaps.
I will send away and have them send whatever they can find.
Outstanding. And how many chewingas did you say you needed?
Oh my, well, many as you can find, but just the one, really.
All right.
First, I'd very much like to prove they exist.
Well, it should be no problem for a group such as ourselves.
Should I meet you back here?
Yes. We are staying while we're in town at the White Lady Inn. It's a fine establishment with solid 2 stars.
Wonderful. I'll take up residence there and continue to work on my journal. I've got a few writing elements that I need to straighten out, and I'll have the book sent here as well.
Excellent. Feel free to give the innkeeper our names. Tell him we referred you, and he'll treat you very well. We're his best customer.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you.
Not at all. All right. Off we go. Chewingas, cauldrons, weird guys with no coats. So much stuff to do.
This is a very interesting area. It's going to add a lot of detail to my my foresight of the future. I've been making notes, and every time that we make a decision, I'm able to cross off and refine, my vision of the future. It's good fun. Good fun.
Excellent. Soon you'll be all knowing.
That's not the plan. What I'm trying to do is create a formula that you can use to input any kind of external stimuli to be able to determine what the outcome is going to be of any kind of events caused and isolate the events of chance. But I'm calling it social psychology, but it's taken some time. I'm 120 and it's been a long time, but I'm getting there.
It sounds fascinating.
Probably about another 120 in the bucket. Anywho,
yeah.
Let's go find ourselves a cave and maybe some ching while we're at it.
Yeah, we'll get a cauldron full of chimichangas and yeah.
Okay.
I hold the lantern aloft as we walk towards the where we're told the caves were.
All right, so you set out on the ice.
Carefully, though. The ice, does it look as secure as we've been led to believe?
It's quite thick, but it does creak and give just a bit as you're walking on it.
Hmm. Is the lantern glowing?
It is not.
Guys, there's no chimichangas within 5.556 kilometers.
It's not unexpected. It was 3.452, but
well, that was miles.
Well.
In the Tiefling
I've been
land,
outsmarted in my own game.
We use the metric system in Tiefling land.
All right, so you head west across the lake?
I think so. If that's where the caves were.
That's what he said.
All right, sounds plausible to me. Oh no, dice rolling.
What's wrong with dice?
He's rolling the dice, guys. A lot of dice.
Anyway.
That's a lot of dice.
As you approach the cliffs, you hear wind blowing through them, making sort of a moaning sound. There's a good deal of churn in the water here as well, and the ice has started to break into flows. Not too far from the shoreline, you see a rowboat bobbing untethered in the water.
A rowboat, you say? In the water?
Yep. In between big chunks of ice that are kind of crashing together.
All right. Well, let's check the rowboat, I guess. I mean, it doesn't. Does it look intact? I mean, does it look? There's nobody in it or anything.
Well, in the rowboat, you find 4 oars, 4 sets of fishing tackle,
Oh,
a dozen empty bottles.
okay. Drunken fisherman, it seems. Any sign of any fishermen or anything like that?
Give me a roll.
Sure, I can roll something. How about this? Like an invest.
Tracking,
Oh, survival.
investigation.
Yeah, I can do one of those. There's nothing, guys. There's no boat came here by itself, apparently.
Or its people decided to go.
Well, no sign of the fishermen. The boat's empty. Maybe they drowned. Seems suspicious, though, that they would all drown. Anything else nearby? There's no camp or anything?
No tracks or anything on the ground?
Warren didn't find any.
Maybe somebody else should look. I'm distracted. I'm looking for Chewingas.
Once Oslo is loaded, he will.
You want me to roll it?
Oh, there's Oslo.
Oslo is also not finding any.
I feel like Anaya should try. I would like to help Anaya.
Ooh,
You already
guidance?
tried to look for yourself, but Nia could help Anaya.
Oh, Nini. I think Nini would help Anaya. She feels like
Give you
something she would do.
advantage.
Yeah.
Can I use guidance on myself? Because I have guidance.
Could do that as well.
She's the smart one. No offense to Oslo.
Okay, I'm going to use guidance on me. And then...
Huh.
What the...
Roll it again because you had advantage. Okay.
Nobody knows anything around here.
Nothing.
This boat is a very nice boat. It's Boaty McBoatface, the boat of nowhere.
Indeed.
Well, onward and upward. See if we can find more Chingwa. Oh,
Does our lantern show anything? Did we already pull out the lantern for here?
I've been holding it aloft.
Lantern is not glowing. Flickering its small green flame.
Do we see any caves?
Yeah, wind blowing through them, making a moaning sound.
Oh, that's right. We heard the moaning sound, yes. So we hear the caves, and I look around towards anything that looks cave-like.
Indeed, up on the cliffs.
Oh, guys, there's caves up on the cliffs.
Well, I guess we should start heading up there, huh?
I think so. Yes, let's do that. Let's head towards the caves.
I hope, to the caves we go.
Lauren, did you eat something upsetting? Was that horrible scream the sound of your stomach?
No, that was the sound of Sirenscape. It's an otherworldly, terrifying sound from beyond. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. I'm very suspicious here about the combat tracker. Bob is being very sneaky.
There's some sounds here. But this one.
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds ominous.
You hear a shrill shriek from the sky above as two harpies.
What?
Taking wing and are swooping directly towards you. These are initiative.
Okay.
Con gusto. You have a negative dexterity?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
The nearest is 135 feet away. Across the earth.
135 feet.
All right. Now you're first.
All right. Is there like any large boulder right around me?
Yes.
Great. I'm just gonna use my action to go hide behind the boulder.
Okay. Oof. Anything else?
That is all. Let's try. Let me try and end my turn real quick.
If it's just a move, you could, also take an action if you wanted to.
Hi. No, I'm good just hiding behind this boulder. Don't want them to see me quite yet.
Blast him.
Alright, we got a fly speed of 40. So we're gonna swoop, move, double.
Double.
You know, dash.
Let's not be hasty. DM.
Yeah, I didn't kill you with the ghost. I gotta try harder, obviously.
How high up in the air are they?
Let's say they're, I don't know, 40 feet up in there. We're not
40
gonna
feet
do
up
any
in there.
trigonometry. So
I was about to do trigonometry. I mean, Oslo's already doing it in his head, probably, but I was going to do it on paper.
we don't do trigonometry around here.
Sure, he's already done figured it out.
All right, they dash. Next up would be Warren.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to remove this effect here. How do I? It keeps adding it more.
You want it gone all together?
Well, I think it's a melee thing, right? So.
Yeah, but it says melee.
Oh, all right. Well, I was going to. I like the idea of hiding behind this rock.
Okay.
Or wait, no, I'm far away from it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get out my finger gun and shoot a Eldritch Blast at the closest one.
Pew, pew.
And I make the sound.
Okay.
Heartbeat 2.
Hit.
Nice. And then, how far do these rocks?
I don't know. Not very.
Oh.
Where are you running?
Well, then, I like the idea of taking cover here.
Yeah, that's 30 feet.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. That's it.
All right. Beanie. Oh,
He does firebolt.
Firebolt, you think? What about Ray of Frost?
Yes.
She gets out the scroll.
Yeah, that's great.
No time like the present.
Good try, Nini.
All right, Oslo pulls out his Beretta.
Okay.
Also known as Magic Missile.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. What's the range on this? Oh, yes. Let's. Damage was dealt to Harpy 2, right? A whole whopping 1, but still.
Yes.
I am going to target Harpy number 2, the same that took damage, and I'm going to get it with... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's a bummer. It still takes half damage, though.
What was it?
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Wow.
So if I drag it on this, is it going to realize that it's only half damage?
Yes.
What?
Oh.
Nice.
So what would have happened if it failed? You psychically lash out at one creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction. And on its next turn, it has to choose to move, take an action, or a bonus action. It can only take one of those.
but it has successful save, so it only takes half damage and moves as normal.
Okay.
So you just see Oslo's eyes roll in the back of his head as he assaults this creature with a I don't know what it looks like, but some kind of shimmer lashes across the battlefield, and the harpy is okay for the most part.
This harpy is indestructible.
You're done with your turn?
Yeah, just going to join the rest of my team.
Okay, Anaya? Who is totally not possessed by any ghosts right now. If you're talking, you're on mute.
Yeah, I was just looking through a few things.
Okay.
Don't rush her, Bob.
I'm rushing her.
This is going to be devastating, whatever it is, I can tell. Here it comes.
Aw, I guess not.
Devastating to her ego.
I crouched down onto the floor behind the boulder. I was like, man, I really hope they don't realize that it was me.
They just forget that I'm here.
I'm gonna do Luring Song.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Please don't.
Too bad.
I reject the...
Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet.
That's insane. What the heck?
All right.
Reroll.
You've got inspiration. Or if Oslo wants to give you his.
Or I can just choose with my portent.
What are you saying?
Let me see. Let's see. What's your bonus? What do we need to save? An 11?
Yes.
I'll give her my 9 on the portent, so she gets an 11.
Okay.
And can I do that for 2?
I don't know how portent works. But...
Starting second level, when you finish a long rest, roll 2 d20s. You can replace any attack roll, saving throw, ability check made by your creature that you can see with one of those rolls. You must choose to do so before the roll, and you can replace a roll this way only once per turn. So it has to be before I see the roll.
Oh.
So,
That's
never mind.
There's no way for you to do that with Fantasy Grounds, so I'm okay with you using it after.
Okay, but I can only do it for one.
So who shall you save today? I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors, whoever... No, I'm kidding. We'll just go with Anaya first.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it does make more sense for it to be Warren, because he's next up in the initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
It's your call.
That is Oslo's call, made with the insight of 18 intelligence.
All right. So you can do Anaya. I'm cool with it.
Anaya is charmed by the harp. Let's do this.
Do we know what that means?
I mean, she hasn't had a lot of control over her character tonight.
But in practical terms, do we know what that means?
I know in Baldur's Gate 3, when you're fighting the harpies and you get charmed by them, you just walk to them like a dummy and you don't do anything.
Oh.
Well. Can I just stare at it and just like be in awe?
Wow, what a pretty song.
Behind my boulder.
This harpy is going to get near the ground and prepare to attack anyone who comes within reach. Or in your turn.
Anyone who comes within reach, you say? Okay. Well, it's a good question. I think yeah, I'm not going to approach it. So I'll do a Eldritch Blast again from here on this thing. I can find where I left Eldritch Blast. I would totally do that. Okay, that's better. And shit, I can't do anything to prevent Anaya, right? I'll stay here. That's it for me. Oh, I forgot Nini. Did she save or fail?
She saved us.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she saved. I don't know why I didn't show you guys. Not like that. What should she do? So, do we want to stick with the cantrips?
Yeah.
She should grapple Anaya.
Tie me up with the rope.
Yeah.
I mean, she could try to charm you as a counter charm. How effective is it? I don't know.
Just have her blast that guy. The closest one.
Yeah, she's going to step forward 1, 2, 3,
Oh my god.
and do poison spray.
Sweet.
Only gotta be within 10 feet. I guess.
Nice.
Good job, Nini.
Good job, Nini.
Oslo.
Well, she only went that far, right? Maybe would she stay there? Or would she step back?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, I don't know. I'm it's
May as well
up
step
for consideration. Is
For whatever
Anybody-
movement she's got left.
anybody have an opinion?
Makes sense. It's all good.
All right.
Your turn, Oslo.
Smoke this fool.
Considering my
Oslo.
options. Smoke this fool.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I suppose a magic missile is in order. Some spicy magic missiles, though.
Yeah, those are good.
We'll heat on him.
12 damage.
I thought I did turn complete.
Oh, spectator. Anaya's turn.
He's so pretty.
She shakes off the charm and comes to her senses.
Yep, you do need to move toward the Harpy one.
Harpy one, right?
Yep.
Do you want me
Harpy 1?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Harpy one was one that
Oh, okay.
was.
All right.
Is that? Oh, that's over the ice.
Yes.
Is it the full 25 feet that I moved?
Yes. And I think is all you could do.
I don't know, but I think she tried. Sure.
If I can move that. Does that work? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so since you're moving out on the ice, you can repeat your saving throw. Let me throw that on you. Hey, you succeeded. You're not sure.
I can't move back. Yeah. Just trying
Yes.
to make that.
Okay, so that's it for this Harpy song then. Move 80 feet towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Harpy swoops down, getting ready to strike. This Harpy going. Gonna move around. Oh, 1, 2. So yeah, it's going to 5. Going to help Harpy 1 attack Anaya. Giving an advantage.
Well, I'll go to there. Um, um, hold on, let me check one thing. Oh, damn you, Bob. Put that Harpy in the wrong place. I will. I'm just gonna sword attack on the wounded Harpy.
Okay.
Okay. Say, die, you foul creature. And then I'll finish the movement here to try to attract its attention away from Anaya. That's it.
Oslo. Got a point on the board.
We got one of the harpies?
Yeah, one harpy's dead. And then the other one has Anaya in its charm.
Oh, I thought she broke free of it.
Oh, did she?
She did
Okay.
break free.
All right. Cool.
But it's Oslo's turn now.
Good old magic missile.
Okay.
Get him, Anaya.
Hit.
Sweet. Good shooting.
Okay. Do one claw and one club.
You missed.
You dare?
Get him, get him. Just
Just bash him again with the sword, hard as I can. Not quite enough, I guess. And I stay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move to between the harpy and everybody else.
Okay. Poison spray thing again. Seemed pretty effective. Say it right.
Go time, Oslo. Smoke the last one.
Oslo's bringing out the big guns.
Firebolt, yes, 9.
The big gun of Firebolt.
Ally has 9 points of damage.
Turns go pretty fast when there's only 4 of you.
Absolutely.
Hands ahead.
Oh, here it comes.
And down she goes.
Nice.
Nice.
Biatch.
You got her.
All right, gang. We're just a little bit over on time, so we're going to wrap here for tonight as you're making your way to the caverns.
Sure. I loot the harpy bodies.
Find feathers. Lots of feathers.
I collect 1 from each.
All right.
Take the remainder of them and stick them inside of my fuzzy bag, inside of my bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the bag. Yeah, you gotta throw like a creature. Next time we find somebody, you throw a fuzzy ball at them.
Oh yeah, would have been helpful, huh?
Ligor, I choose you. Maybe, I don't know. All right.
Oh, if I
wrapping it